Hello, my name is Leona. So we are going to do our topic about solubility. So today I'm going to talk about the definition of the solubility and how the solubility affect our daily life. Let's let the cameras zoom in. So what is solubility? Solubility is defined as the ability of one substance to dissolve with another substance. The solubility of solid mixed with liquid, liquid mixed with other liquid, and gas mixed with liquid is a very important factor with chemistry, and the solubility of solid with liquid is particularly significant. Some reactions produce compounds that are insoluble or have very low solubility, which means they don't mix easily. The insoluble products, called precipitate, settle to the bottom of container following the reaction. So how is the solubility affect our daily life? There is two examples that showing how is the solubility affect our daily life. The first one is we can sweeten the drinks such as tea because sugar dissolves in water. The second one is fish can breathe in water because they can take out the dissolved oxygen.
Hi, this is Tiffany. I'm going to talk about 3 things affect solubilities. The first one is forces between particles. One factor that affects solubilities is the nature of intermolecular forces or interionic forces in both of solute and the solvent. When one substance dissolves in another, the attractive forces in both must be overcome. The dissolvent solute must be able to break up the aggregation of molecules in the solvent, and the molecules of solvent must have sufficient attraction for the solute particles to remove them one by one from their neighbors in the undissolved solute. The second one is temperature. Solids are more soluble in the hot solvents. Gases are more soluble in cold solvents. The solubilities of a given solute in a given solvent typically depends on temperature. Many salts show a large increase in solubilities with temperature. The last one is pressure. The pressure on the surface of the solution has very little effect on the solubilities of solid and liquids.
I'm Joyce, and I'm going to do the experiment of how temperature affect the solubility. So the material we have is hot water. It's around 100 Celsius, and room temperature water is around like 16 Celsius, and oil, sugar, and a tablespoon. So the first step, we got room temperature water, and then we put the sugar in the water. And we can see it dissolve a little bit, but we still got some at the bottom. So let's see if we use hot water to test. And we can see the hot water makes the sugar dissolve. So next step, we are going to try oil with the water. So we use the room temperature water, and then we put oil in the water. And you can see the oil, it's on the surface, it couldn't dissolve. Then let's try the hot water with oil. And you can see the oil is still on the surface, so oil cannot dissolve in the water no matter the temperature, it's cold or hot.
It's Toby, and I am gonna do an extension of the presentation why some solid could dissolve in water. And so first we have the sugar, which is C12H22O11, and then you can see this is an example of some sugar has already dissolved, but some couldn't. Is a precipitate. Sugar dissolve in water because energy is given off when the slightly molecules across molecules form intermolecular bonds with the polar water molecules. The weak bonds that form between solid and the solvent, which is here and here, compensate for the energy needed to disrupt the structure of both pure solid and solvent. And the next one we have the HACl and ironics, which is an example of ionic solid contain positive and negative ions, and they are held together by the strong force of attraction between particles, which is here ionic. And when one of these solids dissolve in water, the ion that form the solid are released into the solutions when they become associated with the polar solvent molecules. We can generally assume that salt dissociate to their ions when they dissolve in the water. From this example, sugar, and this example, ionic compounds dissolve in water if the energy is this one. As in water, ionic compounds dissolve in the water if the energy given off when the ionic interact with water molecules compensate for the energy needed to break the ion bonds in the solid, and the energy is required to separate the water molecules so that ion can be inserted into the solution. Thank you.